We launched the product about 4 years ago. It's extremely user-friendly and very easily gives you insight into your business. And no matter what business you're in, whether it's a boring widget manufacturer or a creative, sexy design business, everybody needs to keep control of their finances so that you don't get into a mess. And I mean, especially for design people, you want to be free creatively and that kind of stuff. You also want to look professional. The last thing creative people normally consider are financials and bank statements and cash flow. And especially, you know, when you're tiny, it's very easy. Things aren't complicated. But once you start growing, and let's say you employ 1 or 2 people and you're buying a lot of materials, all of a sudden, you know, after 6 months, you turn around and say, stuff's in a bit of a mess. And then that may make you anxious and worry about things that you shouldn't be worrying about. It's an online accounting solution. And this software essentially takes care of, you know, your costs coming into the business, salaries that you're paying out, and also when you're giving invoices to people to look professional. And you can do it a couple of minutes a day, and at least you know that wherever you are, this stuff is on the internet, just like you have your Facebook page, and it's all taken care of. So for me, essentially, this is taking care of the mess that can really take up your headspace when you can't afford it to. What's quite cool is that we've been around for 25 years and we rewrote this product from scratch and using the tools that the internet offers. So it's a hell of a lot easier to use than our traditional software. 25 years ago, you could say to people, you need to have an accountant to operate this software. I think today, the pressure is on that if somebody can't use your software, then they say, well, your software actually isn't good enough. Instead of us turning around and saying, no, you don't have enough accounting knowledge. So the challenge is really to create and design software that anyone can use, and we believe we've got it as easy as possible. So there are nice colorful dashboards, there's English jargon. You don't talk about processing a credit to a debtor. It's now receive money from a customer, sell items to a customer. So the English language is really there, and then once you get into the screens, you'll see that they're quite obvious screens. What's your customer's name? What are you selling them? How much is it? And process it. And then after you've just dumped all this information in, you know, you start to get insight into your business. You'll see nice graphs and trends. So just by looking at one screen, you can now understand what's going in your business, where with traditional accounting software that evolved from the 90s, you had to dig into convoluted menus, and yeah, by the time you find the stuff, you actually want to shoot yourself. So this is very different. Because it's on the web, it's been very easy to extend that functionality onto Android devices, Windows mobile devices, iPhone, iPads, all that kind of stuff. So while you're on the road or you're sitting in front of a client, already you can get the information on your mobile device. And you know, designers are very often on the road seeing people. And I think that's important in today's time, where you don't want to be tied down to an office. And really that's what the software is about as well.